I'm not a lawyer, but if Trump and these documents and these indictments confuse you, then keep listening because I just read all 60 pages of the superseding indictment, and I'm going to give you the quick and dirty TikTok version of why this all matters. Trump stopped being president on January 20th, 2021, and the FBI says that when he moved out of the White House, he took boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of documents that were top secret. And not just like, ooh, top secret, like legit the nuclear codes for the United States. Documents that came from the CIA, the Department of Defense, which if you don't know, they're responsible for ensure national security. Documents from the National Security Agency, the Department of Energy, like the legit important top secret stuff for the US. That's what he took in the boxes, allegedly. So he takes these documents, allegedly, and stores them at Mar-a-Lago. Mar-a-Lago is where he lives, but it's also like a social club. They host events like weddings and movie premieres and fundraisers. Meanwhile, these boxes, allegedly, are just like stacked in the ballroom of Mar-a-Lago. Eventually, according to the indictment, the employees at Mar-a-Lago are like, yo, we need the space in the ballroom. Can we like move all these boxes? So the boxes are then moved to the bathroom and the shower. You're probably thinking, no big deal. He has these documents. They're just sitting there. That's not a problem. Well, the indictment alleges that not only were the boxes just there, but that Trump was telling people about these documents. For example, the indictment says that in July 2021, Trump is meeting with a writer for a book. And while they're having this interview for the book, Trump shows the writer a document that he was given when he was president, and it's literally a plan that the military had to attack another country. He tells the writer, allegedly, this is highly confidential. It's secret. And then says, as president, I could have declassified it, but I didn't. Now I can't. So this is a secret. And I should say, NARA, which is the National Archives and Records Administration, started demanding that Trump turn over these documents beginning in May of 2021. So about 4 months after he left the White House, the archivists like, yo, run us our papers back. So now let's fast forward to May of 2022. The FBI opens their investigation and they send a subpoena like, hey, do you have these documents? Like, can you please send them to us? And Trump's attorney tells him, if you have these documents, like, we got to send them, like, we got to comply with this subpoena. To which Trump allegedly says, I don't want anybody looking in my boxes. And what happens if we don't respond at all? And then wouldn't it be better if we just told them we don't have anything here? Trump's attorneys are like, no, and I'm coming over to make sure you don't have anything at your house. And that is where these two come in. This is Walt Nauta and Carlos de Oliveira. Carlos was the head of maintenance and Nauta was the property manager for Mar-a-Lago. So after Trump's attorneys tell him that they're going to come over and check his place, he allegedly instructs Nauta to remove 64 of the boxes. So Trump's attorney comes over. He finds some documents, not a ton, and he tells Trump he's going to be turning them in to the FBI. During that conversation, Trump allegedly made a funny motion as though, well, okay, why don't you take them with you to your hotel room? And if there's anything really bad in there, like, you know, pluck it out. And that was the motion that he made. He didn't say that. And from there, it kind of goes downhill. Trump allegedly has Nauta and Carlos playing musical chairs with the boxes. Every time the FBI comes knocking or asking for the boxes get moved. And then when the FBI actually comes to Mar-a-Lago, they look around and notice that there are security cameras. Of course, the FBI wants the security footage. And that's where Nauta and Carlos and Trump allegedly try to have the footage deleted. Carlos allegedly asks one of the IT guys, how long does the footage stay on the cameras for? And then says, quote, the boss wants the server deleted. Nauta and Carlos were both interviewed by the FBI, and they both claim that they have no idea about any boxes, never saw any boxes, never helped move any boxes. And that, in a nutshell, is why the 45th president of the United States is currently facing charges for unlawfully keeping documents that he shouldn't have had, conspiring to obstruct justice, and destroying evidence. So we'll see what happens.